Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today we're gonna play Factorio. But if you know me, you know I can't play anything just baseline. So we also have the Space Exploration mod pack, which, as you can see, lets you go into space. You get to build spaceships, you get to go to different planets. You might get smited by a meteor. It's gonna be a fun time. We're doing space exploration default because it says do not use that one, obviously. Here is my seed if you want to play along, and I will link this in the description if you want to download it yourself. It went at the mod pack, right? It really wants you to only use the mod pack and nothing else. So that's all I have installed is the mod pack. And here we are in a flaming wreck, and I'm sure this is also how this will end. In a terribly flaming wreck. Okay, so first things first, we get out of being stuck inside of this rock. Please let me leave. Thank you. Because there's a giant death sun up here, and you don't want to stand in that. I realize that might be kind of self-explanatory, but yeah, you really don't want to stand in that. And in my test run, it immediately beelined for the spaceship and started melting me and my spaceship. So we're going to quickly grab everything we can and get away from that. Because, yeah, it's done. Okay, that's fine. It was not forever. Which is good. I would not want to spend the entire game running from that. Though I suppose it's possible that it will come again? Not entirely sure. So for anyone who hasn't played Factorio, the general idea is you crash land on a planet, and then you have to essentially pull yourself up by your bootstraps, build a rocket, and I guess you just kind of stay on the planet after that. You don't actually leave. You launch the rocket and you're like, man, that sure was fun. And then you hit escape, quit the main menu, new game, essentially. Kind of like RimWorld, where you beat the game when you launch the ship and that's it. Which, I mean, I guess that's fine. Kind of wish you actually got in the spaceship. I'm pretty sure you don't. I haven't played Factorio in a couple years. Last time I checked, you just launch a rocket, and you just watch it go. Your guy just stands there, rotating, with his giant hands. He's got some big boy hands. Alright, so, what did we actually get? Transport belts, a mining drill, furnace, an assembling machine, a lab, 3 wood, some stone, iron plate, a single steel plate, copper, 24 engines. That's a lot of engines. Med packs, science, and a sleeping friend. Set me free. Creates one friend. There he is. There goes friend. Do you do anything? Can I do anything with you? Alright, you're just gonna walk around. That's fine. Protect me from the hostilities of this planet while I start mining coal. So I briefly thought about doing, I think the classic RimWorld mod pack is doing the Bob Angels nonsense. Angles? Is it Angels or Angles? I've never actually bothered to look. And it adds like 700 steps in processing stuff. You can't just make steel. You gotta like wash dirt and get petroleum, and there's like 70,000 steps. And I usually get lost somewhere along those lines. But I mean, I'm just seeing coal, iron, and copper. I'm hoping it won't be too hard to actually get to space. And there's not even any enemies around us to start with, so that's pretty good. Coal up there, coal here, iron here. So other than the fact that this coal is underwater, and much smaller than what we want. It's not too bad. If we can find another coal patch somewhere, we got plenty of copper, we got plenty of iron. And I suppose, I don't actually... Teen research, there we go. Here is our 70,000 researches we're going to have to do. Spaceship Victory, unavailable. Allows an access to activate as a sorcerer drive to escape the local stellar cluster. So that's how we actually win. We're only going to need... we're going to need a couple things to get there. One or two. See, we already got one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, first things first, we should probably just start mining coal and having it go somewhere. Ideally, we want to mine iron and copper and everything, but actually, how do I make... I need bricks for that. I need stone bricks. Where am I going to get stone bricks from real quick? Stone brick is just 2 stone in a furnace. Okay, so... let's just put down a furnace. Now put down this. We want to R to rotate. Can I make a box real quick? I can make a real quick box. We'll mine a couple coal. Really, we want 2 of these. And then we could just have them feed each other. But we're gonna need some coal to make that first. We can actually research one thing. We can throw down... Medpacks wouldn't be the worst idea. This is probably the better idea, though. I mean, still processing... Oh, no, I can't actually make that. I need 20 of them. I can make shotguns and walls. We'll hold off on that for the time being. Gonna grab... I keep right-clicking everything because I think right-clicking, I also keep thinking I can actually use that as an inventory. I think there was a brief time where this wasn't just a quick select, and you actually could use that for stuff. But everything actually just stays in your inventory up here. Meteor destroyed. Location -14653 Nalvis. So, like, over here. It's gonna go for a little bit. I'm gonna go to this giant X. Oh yeah, there's a meteorite. It has 1,000 health. That's something I can actually reasonably mine. I, in fact, can. We'll grab a rock or two. I think the first thing I want is to just build 4 burners in a circle. 4 burner drills. And they'll just collect coal for me, and then we'll work from there. I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that. I haven't played Factorio in a hot minute. So it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. It was like 2018 last time. 2018, 2019 maybe. So 3 years thereabouts. How many of these do I actually need to make another drill? Only 4. I do need an engine, to be fair. But I can now do this. Grab one of these guys, do that. And now they'll just feed each other forever. I could take this, I can also pick this up. How's it going, Jimmy? He's doing good. He's doing real good. Okay, now we should work on... We need to get like 4 or 5 of these probably. I mean, really, we should probably work on trying to get to electricity. It's probably not the worst idea. Actually getting to electricity, though. That might take a hot minute. Yeah. electricity seems to be both red and green. So we're gonna have to start building reds first. And that might be... Well, no, I get basic electricity here. Still need 50 reds to do that, but we gotta start with this one. And since it says burner, I'm gonna assume I can actually just throw this bad boy down. Throw the science in it, and then throw some coal in it. Also, since these two are now feeding into each other, it will mine the coal, deposit the coal, and then just loop that infinitely until they have stacks of like 200 each. Now I'll take some coal, I'll put it over here. And that should unlock that. How do we actually make red science, though? 1 iron, 1 copper. Okay, so we are going to have to at least get some basic assembly started with our little patch here. We can do that. Namely, we're going to grab some of this. We are going to put the rest of the rocks in here, because we're probably going to need a lot of those. And I'm going to go ahead and build, I'd say at least 3 of those. Because we want 1 up here on rocks. I don't know if we want to do anything with these rocks. I might want to just heap a box of rocks, to be fair. Until I decide really what I want to do with it. Also, we'll come down here. We'll still half of that. And we'll just have you start getting rocks. And then... I think, do we want to put it over here on the rock patch? We probably do want to put it on the rock patch. Put these back up. We'll mine out these rocks real quick. And then we'll have copper coming in this way and iron coming in that way. Maybe the coal just going straight through the center. I don't have any grand design in mind. I'm just kind of winging it. This actually has coal in it. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. Hey, fuel processing is done. I'm going to assume that is the T? Yeah, whatever this thing is. Core seam. I assume I probably need to go find that, and it's whatever that is. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be necessary here in a little bit. Yo, Jimmy, you like huffing the fumes? Because this can't be good for your health. I know you want to help, but just guard mode. Just do a little guard mode. 19 of those. And that is just still slowly getting rocks, but I do I got a couple rocks in the old inventory at the moment. So, not too worried about that. I don't actually need to do it. I guess I could start another research. Logistics is probably for the best. And I think, just to keep it kind of simple, where's a good expected resource? We could just do it in the dead center, just so it lasts the longest. I mean, is it going to be ugly? Yes. But that's just how it is sometimes. It is going to be just incredibly awful. Let's see, we probably want 3 of these? 3 or 4. I'm assuming I could just make gears by, yeah, combining iron plates. Those will be combining iron gears and iron plates. Main issue is, since everything has to be coal powered, I gotta get a line of coal to everything. Which, you know, not the easiest thing to do. Coal and coal. And the main issue is, since everything's coal powered, you have to have another thing of coal powering it. Well, 50's the max. Okay, that's probably not too bad. Can I grab some inserters? Man, but they need fuel. And that is the worst thing. Everything's gonna need fuel. Might be easier just to do it by hand until we actually get fuel sorted, or electricity sorted, just because, my god. That is going to take copious amounts of... See, it wouldn't be too bad, right? If it wouldn't immediately become obsolete once I had it set up. Once I get electricity, we don't have to pull this coal patch just goes to a generator somewhere. Okay, well that is really far away. Does not affect me at all. So I think the easiest thing to do, and it's still not great, just for symmetry's sake, I think we'll do this. Also, we'll put you down here, we'll put you down here. And we need to build some inserters. I'm gonna hate that I have to power all this stuff, because powering is just, that is the main concern. I guess I could also throw coal onto this conveyor belt and have this grab both coal and iron at the same time. This one's a little trickier because it's coming in from a weird angle. I could do that. Why do you guys not need power? Am I crazy here? No, you need power, you just don't care as much? Why did you actually do anything before you had power? Maybe it has some innate power in it? Perhaps? Who knows? We're just gonna start making stuff. And that should make another stack of, like, I guess it's 50. 50 seems to be the max stack here. So those will start cooking away. That box has 84 rocks in it. It's just coming up. Jimmy is still huffing the fumes. Can't say I agree with his decision there. Not gonna stop him, though. So in order to make electricity, we're going to need this. And that's about it. But we just need 50 of those science packs. Which... yeah, that's a lot. We do have one crafter. So we could have this crafter come here. And this to here, and this to here. And then we'll make a box real quick. This is the tactical genius coming in right here. I will tell this to make gears. And then we'll have to give this some coal. And we'll have to give you some coal. And we'll have to give you some coal. Actually, it kind of looked like it grabbed coal out of here. Which is interesting. That it would self-fuel like that. Anyway, but that's going to make a ton of gears. And then we don't really have to carry... I'm just going to hand make them. Shouldn't be too bad. Can I not hand make these? I cannot hand make these. I need another burner assembly machine then. In which case, I need 11 plates. It does also take a plate as soon as it gets it. This is the, my factory. Put about 85 air quotes around factory. This is my factory is, using as much as it produces instantly, which it really needs to have. Ideally, this is full. Because then you can expand. When it's not full, then you can't really expand. Like, I can't grab the plates out of there. I do have 9, which is enough. And then you're just gonna sit here. Again, this is all temporary. Until I make the 50 science packs, so that we can live our beautiful life away from coal. And by that I mean I shove coal up into here, and we have steam. I created the first automated science pack at 1727. Roughly true. Now that's some goals right there. I guess I might as well take you apart, take you apart. Rockman, I think you've done your job. We're just gonna siphon you off of that. How are those gears going along? 18 gears, and then throw those up here. We'll throw the science machine right here. And I just really don't want to make these, is the thing. Because they're gonna be worthless very soon. And I feel bad for making so many of them. Once we get to regular yellows, which is here. Oh god, it's here, isn't it? I guess I could wait. That is not the same thing. Where is regular yellow inserters? There's a fast inserter. What about regular inserters? Oh, okay, yeah. Everything's based on electricity. We get to electricity, we tear it all down. Grab some more of these, throw them in here. I'd say we could, okay, if I build one more, right? Really, I need 2 more, I think. Oh no, I only need... I can stack that up high. Okay, we'll take this apart, take this apart. Take this apart. And then we throw this here. And then this turns it into red science, right? And we chuck in 71 here. And then we just need 1 inserter. And that 1 inserter, which, make sure to put all this fuel everywhere, will feed directly into the lab. And might as well give it the 1 stack of science I already had. Actually, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Just go for this one. Cancel that. Just go for this one. I mean, yeah, splitters are great, but I'm not going to be using the splitters until I do this. So that should have enough to make the 50 red science we need. I mean, yeah, it's going to take 500 seconds. Like 5 minutes, to be fair. But in the meantime, we're going to go do a little space exploring. I still do have a gun. I think is it C to shoot? Yeah, it's C to shoot. Very odd thing to do. That's what it is. We're going to explore. We're going to go find... I was going to say the aliens. Can be mined with core mining drill to gain... something. Fragments. Steam fissure can be temporarily sealed with a grenade. That's how I get rid of my holes. It worked in Gears of War, right? The bad guys spawn on holes, just throw a grenade in the hole. That also has tin coal. I'm curious to see if there's any other resources. Also, coal. I know I want to get away from coal. We can't get away from coal. We're going to be stuck with it until there's some aliens. And I assume they're going to be very angry. They consume 2 pollution at a time. More aliens. Smaller aliens. If I had more than a handgun, which that's great. That spaceman here, going around space in high-tech spaceship, has a regular handgun. 10 out of 10 right there. Anyway, if I had more than a handgun, I could maybe take him. We shouldn't have to worry about the aliens until, what's pollution? Yeah, until our, death smog actually hits them. And it might be a little bit. By the time it does hit them, we need to have some form of gun. That's better than a handgun. Well, I can see that star map. I kind of want to see because, like, I do need to launch 2 satellites to even see the map. Hear me out. I take my little guy who loves looking left and right. Just crane that neck upward. Look at the space above you. visibly look at see if there's any plants nearby. There might be. There's apparently not any coal. As far as I can see, it's a barren nightmare covered in rocks and bugs. Wait, there's some copper. Copper will not help us in the current situation. I guess we can start burning trees, but that's also a terrible idea. Trees are really the only thing that sort of halts pollution. So generally, we don't want to tear down trees if we don't have to. We have to appease the aliens some way. And by appease, I mean hide from them. Yeah, there really is no coal, huh? That's unfortunate. I think we're gonna be off planet by the time I run out of that tiny coal patch? Probably not. We might have to break out a train. That's just a single alien there. 37. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it does like 36 damage at a time. Probably don't want to go over there. Not sure why he's there. Maybe he'll get smited by a meteor. Speaking of, where was that meteor at? Wasn't it over here somewhere? There's crude oil and about 9 billion aliens above me, apparently. Oh yeah, they're hiding in the brush. Okay, so we're in a, what I would consider to be a precarious situation. And unfortunately, unlike Olimar, all of the aliens are hostile. Instead of most of them. Yeah, we've really got nothing, huh? I mean, I could go try and hide somewhere on the beach, I guess. It is some nice oceanfront property, all things considered. We just we section off this tiny island. We still have to worry about, I mean, it kind of looks like you can walk all the way through here. Is that true? No, it's not. So if we were to build, we could theoretically build a survival bunker there. Though in general, even up here isn't the worst thing. All of our enemies are going to be coming from the right or the left. I guess also maybe technically down. But probably the right and left first. And unless there's sand up here, which there's not. It does look like this is a, if we can like cordon off this area. A nice little safe atoll. Thank God, we've got more rocks. That's really what I was hoping for, was copious amounts of rocks. Can't wait until we get desperate enough to mine the 9 coal that's right there. You know what? I'm not sure if I've ever noticed what happens when a vein runs out. I'm gonna mine those 9 coal. Is it gonna get rid of those 2 rocks, or are they gonna be there and say it's 0? We have, you know, I don't know, another minute or so before our electricity comes online, so gives us something to do. Oh yeah, it completely clears off. Interesting. There's a bunch of just regular rocks here. I don't need more rocks. I, frankly, am all rocked out at the moment. I have a lot in my inventory. I also have some uranium, which I feel like I shouldn't be holding on to. Might be slightly radioactive. But my big hands could probably handle that. We've actually filled up with copper. Copper is always the easiest thing, I think, when it comes to... I'll have 9 million copper and then usually about 10 iron. Even here, we got way more copper than we have iron, I think. Oh, actually, no. We have 20,000 less copper. I mean, it kind of evens out. Still. I'm just super worried that we have 80,000 coal, and that's about it. Not really sure what we're going to do once the 80,000 coal runs dry. Nothing good, I can tell you that. I can go ahead and just start deconstructing all this. We have enough resources to get our electricity, and then that's what we're going to focus on.